Growing up, I absolutely loathed my older sister for her suffocating military-style rules and the endless hours she forced me to spend practicing piano in our sealed attic. It took me 15 years to realize those piano scales were actually a cover. Every single afternoon at exactly 4 p.m., my older sister would lock me in the attic and force me to play the piano at maximum volume. And if I stopped for even 10 seconds, she would violently shake me. I spent my entire childhood hating my sister, Maya. While other kids were playing outside, I was trapped in our soundproofed attic room, hammering away at classical music scales. Maya was obsessive about it. She even installed a heavy industrial lock on the outside of the door, claiming it was to keep me focused on my music scholarships. Because of her extreme rules, I had no friends, no social life, just bruised fingertips and deep resentment. I thought she was just a bitter, controlling bully who was jealous of my youth. But then things got weirder. Whenever the mailman came to the door or a stranger knocked, Maya wouldn't let me look out the window. Instead, she'd sprint up the stairs, shove me toward the bench, and hiss, "Play louder, Clara. Play until your fingers bleed." I thought it was severe paranoia. I counted down the days until I turned 18 so I could escape her. Last night, 15 years later, I was clearing out Maya's old belongings after she peacefully passed away. Underneath the floorboards right beneath that old upright piano, my foot hit a loose plank. I pried it open, expecting to find old diaries or family photos. Instead, I found a hidden police radio, an illegal passport with my childhood photo under a completely different name, and a stack of newspaper clippings from 2008. I sat on the dusty floor, my hands shaking as I read the headlines. Local cult leader flees state with infant daughter after raid. The man in the photo was the person I grew up believing was our eccentric uncle who lived down the road. The man who frequently visited our house at 4 p.m. on weekdays. Maya wasn't locking me away out of jealousy. Our biological father was a highly dangerous fugitive tracking us down. Every time he came to the house to demand information, Maya locked me in the soundproof attic and made me play the piano as loudly as possible. She was making sure I could never hear his voice, and more importantly, ensuring he would never hear mine or discover I was right above his head. She took all my hatred, all my screaming tantrums, and bore the burden of being the villain in my life completely alone. I looked back at the piano keys, tears blurring my vision, finally understanding the true sheet music of my childhood. She didn't want me to become a master musician. She just needed the music to drown out the monster. Drapa, if you think the older sister is a true hero.